I got to talk about my dad. My dad was my coach. Look, when I was a little kid, grew up in suburban California or LA, a little community called Diamond Bar. I think he noticed pretty early on that I liked basketball. That was a sport I wanted to do. I had a little Nerf hoop in the very tiny backyard we had at the time. And when I was about 6 or 7, he said, look, like, I think we need to look for maybe a bigger house so we can put a court in the backyard. Okay. And so we had a choice between the two houses, house that had a pool, which my mom wanted, house that had a basketball court already, which my dad and I wanted. We got to have a look at this house. My dad and I are like, hey, there's no one living in the house right now. What if we just jumped the fence and got a couple shots up? You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, let's go do it. So we knew immediately that was the house we wanted. And from about 7 years old to I think 13, that was the most important critical period of my life as a young sports person, because my dad decided to coach my teams, but his best coaching tactic was not coaching my teams at all. It was the fact that my dad loved shooting in the backyard with me. Okay. And so my dad never did drills with me. He never drilled me and taught me how to do anything. What he did was we played free throw shooting games. We did three-point shooting games. He challenged me to dribble between my legs as many times as I could. And I went out and I would spend hours trying to dribble between my legs 100 times in a row, you know? And so my dad intuitively understood the value of play, that play and sort of healthy challenges that were fun was everything for my growth. And one of the things that happened in that period, I'll try to be quick. When I was about 9, 10, I used to look at the clock and wait for my dad to come home. And I would time it so that the second he walked through the door, I was out in the backyard shooting. And then he'd stand and watch me shoot so he could see the thing of it. And then he'd come out and we'd play our shooting games. And that was a part of our life from 7, 8 years old, the second we moved to this house, until well into high school. I mean, well into high school. My dad said, you can buy a car. I'll buy you a car when you beat me one-on-one. Again, play. You know what I mean? It was just fun play. And I think my dad, more than anything, recognized his role as a youth coach, as a parent, and he stopped coaching my teams at 13. He knew it was like, not me anymore. I just want to watch you play. So I think that, you know, like a lot of parent coaches, particularly who played, think that they need to teach their kids how to play. But, you know, I really appreciate the approach that my dad took, because that built a love for sport and basketball in particular that has just been burning very bright for many years.